Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Phillies will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Mitch Keller gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, JT Realmuto, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
From the stretch, Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. McCutchen, the runner at third. Realmuto stands at second, no outs. A line shot to third base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
On the ground to third. Right to him. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Didi Gregorius. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. He's set and the pitch. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now batting, Gene Segura. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it is. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The set and the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Line drive base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Three runs already home here. And there's ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 3-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Zach Eflin. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
4 runs here in this half inning. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on top, 4-0. Zach Eflin will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Newman.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing. Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball
For the current campaign, Reynolds is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1.
Ball inside.
Adam Frazier will be next. The 3-1. Line toward the alley in left center, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll come into play at 317. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Second inning set to go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's just out.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two and one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco giving chase, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Robbie Erlin enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
For the Pirates, number 72, Robbie Erlin.
Didi Gregorius will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 0. Here's Gregory Polanco. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, Colin Moran.
Third baseman, Colin.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 14 driven in. In there, and it's even at 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So digging in now, Jacob Stallings. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Kingery's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
Gene Segura standing in. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there, 1-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
In now, Scott Kingery. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Into the box, Adam Hazley, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No one out with a runner at second. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Eflin.
Into the box now, Zach Eflin, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Bell is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. One and one to Andrew McCutcheon. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
2 down, runners at first and second. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Popped him up. Stallings over to his right. And that retires the side. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates 1.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings at the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering on its way. Robbie Erlin is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. This is skied out toward right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in to try it again. Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Frazier is certainly hoping to be honored as an all-star this year, but he's sort of on the fringe right now, currently third in fan votes at second base.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail 6-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
A 3-0. Back up the middle. Newman brings it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Didi Gregorius will be next. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. On the ground to the left side. And there's out number 2. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Two are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 6-1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0.
Aye.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
Aye.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The catcher, Jacob.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Runners are at first and third, one away. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Jay Bruce will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Number 9, Jay Bruce.
Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He was cut down at second attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
The 1-0 home. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Philadelphia is on top 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Chris Stratton is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And here's the 3-2 from him.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Zach Eflin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 2. Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 36, Jose Osuna.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Kevin Newman.
The shortstop, Kevin.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's good.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
.30 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Phillies 7 and the Pirates 3. Nick Birdie is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
57.
In now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Birdie is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. .1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1.
Nope, outside.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hit in the air down the left field line, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready for another chance? Colin Moran. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Bruce giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Davidas Nevoroskis is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Davidas Nevoroskis.
7th inning ready to roll. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 delivery. And he popped him up. Frazier onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Digging in once again, Scott Kingery. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Bottom of the inning now, so striding forward now, Jacob Stallings. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jose Alvarez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing third base and batting 9, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Here's Gerard Dyson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. That's lifted the other way out to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, jumping up.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Guillermo Heredia will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here, as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave one. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Kyle Crick will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Crick, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The Phils are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Richard Rodriguez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's a ball.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Ready with the 1 and 2.
Oh, that's
and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Gene Segura. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. But this will land untouched. High in the air into shallow left center. Dyson moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Nick Williams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nick Williams.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ranger Suarez is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Gregory Polanco will stand in here, hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. In time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Into the box, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1. Suarez, just 24 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. Two gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jacob Stallings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Grounder down the line at third.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Slow roller left side. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Eflin earns win number 4 on the season. Mitch Keller was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.